Please don't die, internet. I do kind of need you around. At least a little bit. You know, that is the point of the stream. Oh, good lord. It's not having a great time. That's not good. Ooh. If I get booted off my own internet tonight, that'll be fun. That'll be a laugh, won't it? Let's see. I was gonna do something, and I don't remember what I was going to. I do remember what I was going to do. I'm going to promo stream. What? What? Huh? Why are you yelling? What happened? What is happening? I feel like I need to make the color correction a little bit more blue while I'm doing this. Mid-tone blue. Ah! Yeah, it's not having a good time. It should be fine now, though. Hopefully it doesn't do anything else bad for the rest of the night. I really hope. Hi, how are you doing? Fine. How's your day been? What'd you do? Did you do anything fun? I feel like, do I need this? Does this actually make a difference? Yes, yes it does. Okay, keeping that. It's okay, kind of boring now you're working. But it's bad? I don't know. Is it actually bad, or are you just being your own worst critic? Because that's very standard. Mm. I feel like you just call me things sometimes. I'm gonna be real. You'll be sitting there completely normal, and you'll just go, I hate you. Is bow tie pasta fancy? I thought bow tie pasta was, like, considered childish. I don't know, but the shape makes it more fun. There's like a whole thing with people purposely saying that those like Unicorn and Paw Patrol and Disney Frozen macaroni and cheese, that those are actually the best ones because there's so many gaps in the pasta to catch sauce. And I feel like my bow tie pasta just feels better because there's more wrinkles. I've also never bought it before, so I would not imitate you. If I wanted to imitate you, I'd start by doing a really weird laugh. And then saying, oh, actually I hate you. And then something like, stop, you're so mean to me! Something like that. I think. I don't know, obviously I would never do a real imitation, but just to raise a few examples of what I might do if I did an imitation. What? But then again, why would I do that? No, why would I ever do that? Crazy. Insane. I wouldn't even dream of it. I'm so mean. I'm so sorry. You bring out the worst in me, I hope you know that. Oh, crap. The best pasta depends on what kind of sauce you have with it. That's fair. I have not experimented enough with pasta to know. But I'm also of the opinion that if the sauce is good, then the shape of the pasta won't matter, because it'll still taste good. Like, there's this thing you can do with, like, technically peanut butter, but I'm allergic, so I use sunflower butter. Same idea. And you, like, heat that up and you add a bunch of other stuff to it and use that as, like a sauce for noodles. But when we're feeling lazy, we use pasta. And I'm just saying, it's really good. Also, I'm gonna move this bowl real quick so I don't keep running into it. Okay. Onwards with tdoving. Actually, yeah, that's a fair point. As Edme, how do you say tdov? Well, I guess I've just said it like that. But how would you think to say it upon seeing the spelling tdov? Because there was a debate about this earlier. There was some tdovs, some tdovs, some tdovs. I want to see what the opinions are. Look for mac and cheese sauce, for example, you wouldn't want spaghetti pasta. Damn. I feel like that's fair. Come to think of it, spaghetti and cheese sauce sounds like an interesting combo. Because it wouldn't adhere as well to spaghetti. You're right, that would be kind of bad. So I remember from 2021 I said it like that too. All I'm saying is we should change the change the official name instead of tdov chorus to tdov chorus. And then when people say tdov, we go, actually, it's tdov. What am I doing? I was like, oh, let me block out this movement. I don't even know who's singing the next line. Cripes. Okay. Okay, this line is... oh, here? No, I want Kier in the middle. I'm putting Kier in the middle because Kier has the pose for the middle. Kier is winding up to go Super Saiyan. So Kier is there. And... Magic. And... Kudai. Kier and their two white-haired friends. Oh, I mean... I think there's at least a couple of people that are staff only. So, I mean, you're not immediately out of the running. If at all. Like, I don't... Oh, wait, I might want to switch these two. What if you were on this side, and you were on this side? Might be better. Yeah, that is better. Let's see. I feel like we should probably put Kira on top if they've got all the funny things going on. No, never mind. Forget I said anything. You're a noob mixer, like you've been doing it for a long time, but you feel like your workflow is bad. Workflow is bad, and that inhibits you from doing better. I feel like that's fair. I don't know what your workflow is, and I probably don't know much about your mixing. I'm not a mixer, so every time someone says, oh, I'm a really bad mixer, and I listen to their thing and I go, sounds great, I don't know what you're talking about. Because to me, I can't tell the difference. But I think as long as you're putting in effort, you're going to keep improving. That is just the natural order of things. What the heck? What the heck? Why is there... Okay, that's not great. How did that happen? I guess the sketch must have gotten overlaid onto it. Ooh, that's probably not good. Time to double check to see if I can find the file right now, so I don't have to look at this and think about it. Mixing hard. Mixing hard, and also you have to be able to hear the difference to mix. And if you can't hear the difference, it doesn't matter how much work you put into it, it's not gonna make sense. Because that's where I'm at, is I can't tell the difference. I'll ask Kai something, and they'll say, oh, well you should cut these frequencies. And I went, which ones are those? And they'll tell me. And I was like, what's that gonna do? And they say, oh, it'll change the sound quality in this way. So I think, okay, sure. And then I make that change and I go, this sounds exactly the same as it did 10 minutes ago. So at this point I'm starting to think giving me mixed critique is futile. I have made many a mix. Single digit days? Good god. I've made many a mix that I really can't tell what I was doing and just prayed. But still. It was like 15 people in a week? Oh, how? How did you do that? What? Oh, that's insanity. How? If I only had a week left, I would just say, yeah, good luck, buddy. And not do it. Truly and honestly. I'm looking for something, and I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, I was looking for this guy's sprite so I can switch it out, because it's got some funny artifacting off the sketches. Yeah, it's got some funny sketch artifacting. Yoink. And then shut up. Shut up, I'm aware. Would you like to not be a problem, please? Please and thank you. That would be very nice of you. Let's see. tdov. 3. No more artifacts. That's good. That is good. Why are you like this? Okay, take 2. Now with the just art. Most people were not even in the song community, so the audio quality was oof. Oh man. Oh. Oh. Now that you mention it, I remember I did a well, it never got finished. But I was in a Hikaru Nara cover group, like a cover collab, and most of our people were voice actors. So I got a file from someone, bless his heart, he was not a singer and he really tried his best, and all things considered he did really good. But I got a file where it was him talking for like 2 minutes about, you know, I don't really understand how to sing, so I feel like I need to tell you this. And I got a whole backstory before he goes, okay, here we go. And he does each line in his collab about 3 times, and then immediately moves on to the next line that he has in the collab. And I just, oh my god, buddy, that's not how song covers work, but I appreciate your efforts. Aster, would you say it took the whole time to iron? Okay, I'm done with that. Let's see. What the heck? Oh, that's what I was doing. I was so confused. Like, why did they change back? Probably because I said it that way. What the heck? Huh? Why are you guys off time? I'm so confused. Oh. That's probably why. It would help if I actually grabbed all the layers I needed to grab. Oh. We'll end these here. And we'll split this here. Agonizing over how you couldn't match the timing of duet line because it's just very unclear. Oh my god. That sounds like a nightmare. I don't know how you guys do it. No, I felt that. Every time you want to overhaul a project and, oh, I did really bad on this at the time, but now that I know better and I know more, I'm gonna go back and redo it and fix it. And every time you sit down to do that, something else comes up and you never get to. So that project has to live on in its interesting state for perpetuity. You're thankful you gave the bigger parts to people who seem to know what they were doing. So that's fair. I feel like it's usually nice to split work. Usually. I'm a little partial to doing everything myself. Because that way, if something ends up bad, it is only my fault, and no one else has to be blamed for it. But if there's multiple of us all working together, and it turns out bad, it feels bad to play the blame game. But if it's all my fault, then that's easy. So I'm trash. existed at the time Facebook was popular. I have a Facebook, but I just don't use it. At the same time, though, the only thing I use is Twitter, social media-wise, so I feel like I'm not a good person to ask about social media. At least you moved on since those days. Now you can use an XLR mic and Reaper instead of a headphone mic from ages ago. That's so fair. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna expose myself really quick. I used to do... So my YouTube used to be for speed paints, because that was the trend back in the day. I'm talking 2016 back in the day. I didn't start doing social media until, like, not that long ago. But my first speed paints, I would sing covers over top of them. So that way, instead of animating or trying to do anything, I just have cover on top. I mean actual children, though. The actual children of today's age are growing up too fast, and it kind of scares me. Let's see, that's not... Oh, I've privated all of that. Maybe that's for the best, actually. I don't need people seeing that. My dark history. I used to do face cam covers too when I was, gosh, 14? Yeah, 14, 15, I used to do face cam covers. And then I think I must have gotten told, oh, actually, if someone sees your face on the internet, even if you don't post anything else, they can find where you live. Which is kind of true nowadays. But I got so scared that I deleted my face off the internet and started using... started using this guy. This guy. I think it's made a lot of progress in the last couple years. When I started singing in 2017, I was in the Love Live community a lot. Yeah, if you didn't sound like one of the Love Live girls, you had no place. So I really tried to sound like one of the Love Live girls. It's not good for you. So... Oh! Wait, so you have like a pretty low range then. I think only recently I've been able to hit down to like C3, maybe B2 some days. And that's about as and I have one for my gamer stuff, so wow, gamer. But so that I can get all the promo emails in one place and not have them in my actual inbox. So that's 7. And then I had 2 other spam emails that I made because I got bored and wanted to make a new email. You had trouble on Deepa Clip from OnStars, and the high notes were so shaky, but now you can sing Love Live songs. Which Love Live song is the question, because that determines your taste. I don't know, I like Love Live. Love Live is what got me into all this. There was a cover group for Love Live back in the day. Gosh, what was it called? I don't remember the Aqua version. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Because there was a Love Live... Oh, Astrality. Astrality is like an old Love Live cover group that isn't active anymore. But I remember listening to them and being like, oh my god, this is insane. What the... People can just do that? These guys must be professionals. And then I found out they were all like 16. Ugh. There is also a CB entry from the first Ascension. And so it was Hitsuzen's first Ascension entry, where they did the Mirai Nikki opening, and oh my god, that video is everything to me. Sure, it may have been 2017, but that video is everything to me. That's what really made me want to animate, because I was like, wow, you just make this? Aqua mostly because you're an OG Sif subreddit mod and some Muse, but okay. I'm all in on Muse. Oh, wait, that's okay. I'm all in on Muse because Nanjo, so Ellie's voice actress, she was my favorite. Like when I watched their live videos, because I didn't have like live viewing here, but when I would watch the videos on YouTube, she had like the best stage presence to me. So Ellie was my best girl, and then Rin was my second. I wasn't a huge fan of some of the other, like... Okay, I specifically disliked both Hanayo and Kotori, not because I don't like them, but because I heard what Ayochida's and Chicago's voices sounded like naturally, and I was so mad, because they sound so good, they're such good singers, and you made them sing like that for the series? Boo, you missed out. Most hardcore for Aqua, though. I think I know the Aqua songs better than I know the Muse songs. But I also can't find myself getting into the Liela or Perfect Dream Project Girls or that new group, Hasusora. I can't get into any of them. Like, they're good. If I hear a song from them, I'm like, ooh, not bad. But it doesn't hit the same as Muse and Aqua. I remember when Saint Snow came out for the first time, and they had Self-Control, I was so all in on that. I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh, school idols. I want to be a school idol. It was so bad. Oh my gosh, I love Nanjil so much. She is so good. There's also, like, there was a period of time in Muse's history where she hurt her knee. So they had Kusun do all of her songs in the BB sections. So for a very short period of time, we had BB featuring Nozomi, and it was great, because I actually really like Kusun. The thing is, I think they're cute characters. I think Hana and Kotori are cute characters, but the travesty of losing Shikako's voice, I just... what did you do to her? If you listen to Kodoku na Heaven, and then compare it to... What else did you do? Nawatobi, I guess? It's just different. She just doesn't sound the same. And I like both songs. And then same with Uchida Aya. Like she sounds so good in her current stuff. And even in like her non-Love Life things. But the way they made her sing for the series was crazy. Oh, but recently, Nita Emi and Lippi and Pyle and Uchida Aya got together and they sang Boku no Live, Kimi to no Live at the Love Live show. And it's just the four of them, but it's so good, and I cried a little bit. I'm starting to send that to you because it's so good. You didn't watch the anime, just kind of know the basic intro information on them. Yeah, I think I was pretty gung-ho about them when they first came out. Like, they were releasing all of the things, and it's like, oh, actually they're all going to be solo idols. And I thought that was a really interesting concept. But it just didn't feel the same. It didn't have the same charm to it. Oh, but when they dropped Landro and Mia and Shioriko, I was all in on that. I love Murase Ayumu. He's everything. He does Hinata in Haikyuu, which like I feel like that's common knowledge, but there's a clip from Haikyuu Radio where it's him and Ishikawa Kaito and Kimura Subaru, and they're talking about speaking English, and you just forget that Ayumu grew up in LA and he actually has perfect English because they're just talking in Japanese, and then Ayumu goes, "Oh yeah, perfect body." Just in the most American English you've ever heard, and it's so funny. I kind of want to watch more like voice actor radios now that I know what kind of random BS comes out of them because they're so interesting. But also, to be fair, I've never gotten into OnStars. I like the art a lot because I see it all the time. But also, I'm scared of OnStars. I'm genuinely a little scared of OnStars. Like, every time I hear about it, there's something else about it that starts to scare me. Oh! Yuki Watoko is so good, though. I think... I'm trying to think. Do you have a favorite Aqua song? I think it used to be... For me, it used to be Thrilling One Way. And then at some point it became Koreyasuki. And then after that, it's been Water Blue New World, which I think is still my current favorite. Because Water Blue New World is so good. I didn't appreciate it when it came out, but now that I've, like, been listening to it, it's really good. It's really good. Let's change this. Okay. I like the songs, and I like the art. I don't know anything about the characters, but every time I ask about it, there's something else happening. You spent so much money on Hot merch. Oh no. I think unit-wise, I like Akatsuki, and I like Undead. Again, I don't know that much about these characters. I just know the songs kind of slap. But for Akatsuki, I think they've had a Mafia song, if I remember correctly. But they also had Mao from Sid and Aki from Sid do some of their composition, which is, I love Sid. I'm a huge Sid fan. I'm gonna say Akatsuki. I think it's this. I think it's a song. But yeah, but when I found out Mao from Sid was doing some of the composition for it, I lost my mind. I don't remember which song it was, which sucks. Who are you? Are you who I think you are? Yeah, I'm not gonna figure it out. There's too many on Stars things that I don't understand, and I'm too scared to understand them, so I will simply remain blissfully ignorant. Which one's the purple one? Soma? Kanzaki Soma? I think I think Soma is my favorite out of the three of them? There's three, right? Akatsuki's three people. Yeah, because it's the green one and the purple one and the red one. I never remember what the red one's called. Kudo something? Kudo something or other. But yeah, the purple one has my favorite design. Keito's Gatmoy looks. I feel like the people that are OnStar fans that I know, the people who are most gung ho about their Oshi are Keito fans and Izumi fans and Mitsuru fans, and then Tsukasa fans. I think those four are the ones where I've seen people be the most. Oh, and Kanata fans. Kanata fans are so into their Oshi for some reason. It's so funny. I don't quite understand it, but honestly, I love that for them. Hey, Solma's what I based my first VTuber on, or my second VTuber. My first VTuber was fine. My first VTuber's mid. My second VTuber, kind of cool actually. I'm gonna show y'all my second VTuber because I don't think the person who ended up buying the model is using it. Or who ended up buying the VTuber itself. No, wait, I don't need to do that. I can do this, and then... Whoa! Okay, do that. Nope, that's not what I can do. I'm simply a fool. Now we can do this. And... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, wait, I just saw it! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I love like the two kudos just kind of buried in there. Oh my god! There's so many candles! There's so many manchus of him. I will say, I very much enjoy how he's being paired with Rowlet. Because that's a connection I can't unsee now. That's a very solid connection. Kato and Rowlet's a good combo. Rowlet? Rowlet? I don't know. It should be Rowlet. I feel like it's Rowlet. If it's not Rowlet, may God strike me where I stand. I don't know. Let's see if this has become what I would like it to become. Whoa! What? What? Why did it do that? Why did you do that? I don't understand why you did that. Greetings. I would like to see my results, please. Okay, that is what I wanted. Yes. Words are words. Words are words. I was buffering for a second there. Let's see. That's all good, and then we'll grab a... I feel like I should probably scale these downwards just a little bit. Not you two. You two. Soma and Oshwa are both summit. You're so right. You're so right. Kin assigning your favorite fictional characters to Pokemon is such a good pastime. It's so good. Because no matter what decision you make, it's always good. I'm trying to think what Pokemon I've kin assigned. So I did this with Valorant characters a lot because Kudo's a huge softie but could probably beat you up. Oh, there was a period of time where I used to do a lot of OnStar's editing. Because I really like OnStar's art style. Like, this is not a secret. But I would like change the OnStar's sprites into other characters. So like this one. Or I think I did one with a Kudo card. Kudo to Ray, which is one of my friend's characters. And then this Soma card is how I came up with the design for Birdman. Oh, I didn't notice this. We're not gonna look at it. This Soma card is literally how I came up with that design. And I still think it's kind of solid. Close that now. I feel like characters who are definitely capable of murdering you and choose not to is one of my favorite brands of characters. Or like big and scary, but actually just stupid, or actually just himbo. Or like super sweet. Always love those characters. What is happening to my computer? What are you doing? You're having a rough time tonight, aren't you, buddy? Why are you struggling so hard today? I don't understand. I understand. Every time I hear I don't understand, I keep thinking of Heathers. In that one song, we're like, I don't understand, why are you being such a dick? There is a character that I'm very partial to, and it's specifically because he's loud and stupid, but could probably also kill you if he really wanted to, even though he probably doesn't want to. And yet, when I say who this character is, people tell me I'm insane, so I will not say who the character is. There's every series where I don't understand what's happening, but the art looks cool, like Grand Blue and Ruby Starlight and, like, to an extent, Dragalia Lost. I didn't really understand what was going on with it, but the art's cool, and that's really all that matters. On Stars Insane. Yeah. I feel like it was a meme at one point, but there was like trigger warning, and then just like pages and pages of things. And the last tag on the trigger warning list was idols. And then the caption was like, guess which series this is from? And it was On Stars. I didn't read the list, but it was like, trigger warning, war crime, gaslighting, dysphoria, gender issues, manipulation, war. And I was like, OnStars? Funny idol boys dancing? Okay, sure. I still don't really understand it, but there's there's like a meme where it's like, I'm not reading all that, but I'm really happy for you, bro, or I'm sorry that happened. And that's about where I'm at with all this. Like, I'm not gonna catch up with all this lore, but glad you guys are having fun. Although I'm quite certain that's where people are with me and Genshin. So I can't even say anything. I feel like every time I hear about it though, it just gets weirder. Like there's just stuff going on. And you know what? I feel like the boys are doing the best they can in that situation, given the circumstances. So, you know what? I hope the OnStar boys are doing well. I feel like there's... I only know about it because Seal was super into it. I didn't really know anything about it, but he'd just be constantly talking about it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Like, the art was pretty, and that was really as much as I would understand about it. Oh, oh, it is. Crap. I haven't even been paying attention. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, now that I see it, I'm like, yeah, that is Fire Emblem. Oh, man. Listen, I don't think it's a problem if you're having fun. Truly and honestly. If you're having fun, that's all that's important. That's it. That's all you need to worry about. Oh my god. What are you? Who are you? What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich! What? Oh my god, I literally just did the same thing I was doing, even though I specifically went, I don't want to do that thing. I was trying to put Tachi in the middle. Tachi's got the most different colors. Tachi. Ah! Part of me wants to get into like doing online things more, and part of me is like, that's so much investment, so much time, and I'm lazy. I think my vice is wearing cosplay items like they're normal clothes. Like that Hypnosis mic jacket. I wear it all the time. Maybe it's bright red and has an Oscar Wilde quote on it, and if you know, you know. But otherwise, it's just a Letterman jacket. You can't stop me. I'll wear my Buster Bros jacket out in public. My mother thinks it's the ugliest thing I've ever bought, ever. Can't you date freely in the newer games? If I remember right. Something about 3 houses and you could just date random characters. I played whichever one had Lynn and Elliewood in it. I'm pretty sure that's 7. Wait, that looks weird. The Fire Emblem gameplay core is the same, but a lot of the mechanics change a lot. That's fair. I feel like it's kind of the same with Pokemon. Like, they introduce a new gimmick every generation, and then there's like, oh, well, Gen 6 was the best one because I had Megas. Well, actually, Gen 7 was the best one because I had Z moves. Or Gen 1's the best one because it's the original. I'm sorry, but anyone who says Gen 1 Pokemon was the best gen is going on a nostalgia trip because Kanto is good region. Kanto is fun game. But if you're gonna play Kanto, play Fire Red Leaf Green. Don't go back and play Red and Blue. I'm trying to think what camera motion I want to do. A lot of bad guys who basically online like all the time is all you could do. I think that's fair. I want to get more into like fashion things. Like recently I've been super interested in Jiraike and Tenshike and Oji Lolita. Those are the ones I'm really interested in. And I would definitely buy Jirai or like classic Lolita pieces if they weren't so expensive. Like, I went to a Jiraike site, and a blouse was $50, and I went, that's not technically that much money if you're talking about an investment piece, but I'm the kind of person who buys everything out of clearance. So wanting to dress Jiraike is so expensive to me, because most of my clothes is like 20 bucks. So 50 is insane, in my opinion. But that's because yeah, because I wear like clearance things. Well, here's the deal with shopping clearance, right? People think it's kind of, oh, it's because I don't have a lot of money. No, you shop clearance because it's usually seasonal, and it's probably going to be summer again at some point. It's probably going to be winter again at some point. So yeah, winter items get put on clearance in the spring, but you buy them for next winter. And if you're buying things that are generally timeless and not super trendy, then like you really kind of just win. Okay. I think the reason people say Gen 1 is the best is because of nostalgia, because the dynamics between Psychic type and everyone else was so messed up, because the only thing you could beat Psychic with was Bug. Now, I mean, you had to have a Beedrill, or I don't think Butterfree had any good Bug moves. You had to have a Beedrill or like a Pinsir or a Scyther. And, and like, if you really want to keep a Beedrill on your team for the whole game, be my guest, I guess. But I also have a personal vendetta against Beedrill, so I guess I don't get to talk. I hate Beedrill. Ah! I thought of something, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but I kind of hope it works. Delete. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go 0. And then I'm gonna do. Oh! Pokemon was good for its time. Like, when Red and Blue dropped, when Gen 1 dropped, I think that was probably, like, revolutionary for the time. Nowadays, we look at it and go, oh, so this is what you guys were playing back then, huh? But still. No, my thing with clothing styles is there's a couple of different fashion subsets that I'm really into. So when I draw, I use a lot of those fashion subsets. But if I were ever to buy them in real life, I would just have buyer's remorse the entire time. Because I would just keep thinking, oh, I mean, the clothes are nice, but like, they were really expensive. And I probably should have saved this money instead of spending it on funny clothes. But my Pinterest board that I use for outfits whenever I have like an outfit design I need to make, that's full was Diamond. First Pokemon game I have memories of was Fire Red, because I used to watch one of my friends play that. And he was a little bit older than me. So he was allowed to play games, and I was not. Flat button downs are great. My mother hates them. She despises them. She thinks they're the ugliest thing. So, if we're keeping track, she hates my Ichido jacket, and she hates my plaid button downs. She essentially hates my fashion sense. She thinks my fashion sense is terrible. She has a lot of like really nice shirts, and she'll see a picture that someone took, and I'm just in it, and she'll go, "Is that another plaid shirt? Like, haven't you been wearing that one for several years at this point? I feel like you should retire the shirt." But the shirt's fine. Yeah, but like, if all we ever see is this one shirt for the next 5 years, it's gonna look like you haven't grown. Or that you haven't aged, and that's a little weird. She's kind of got a point. But at the same time, blue plaid button-down shirts. I'm shaking things up though. I have a light blue plaid button-down now, and I have a brown plaid button-down. Like, come on. I have variety. Oh, there is a denim button-down that I have that I really like. And you can pair it... Okay. You can pair the denim shirt with jeans that are a different color and wear denim top and bottom, but not look like you're wearing denim top and bottom. Or you can pair the denim shirt with white jeans. And that's a look. That genuinely looks good. And I saw it on Pinterest and I went, huh, I own these items. I could actually wear this. That's fun though. I think trying to collect outfits for drawing stuff has made me kind of think about how I wear certain things a lot more, which is, I feel like is a good thing. Like, definitely a good thing. But it is interesting, and it makes me want things that I definitely would not necessarily benefit from having. Although realistically, despite the fact that I like all of these things, my fashion sense is so basic. It's so basic. I literally look like every other dude out there. But also, menswear can be kind of boring. Most of the visual interest in menswear is more in the old-fashioned line. So, different types of ties, different kinds of pocket squares, and kind of older-fashioned hats and gloves and coats. And I do think men's fashion is really cool, like the more proper menswear. But also investment items that are really expensive that you wouldn't normally want to put money into buying if you're not going to wear them all the time. Why do people dislike plaid button-downs? You want to know why my mother dislikes plaid button-downs? Because they're all I wore for the entirety of high school. And she's like, I appreciate the consistency, but you have got to start branching out. You cannot wear the same thing for the rest of your life. And I went, yeah? Test me. She's so fed up with me. It's so funny. A red one and a gray one. Wait a second. I have mostly blue. I have 3 dark blue ones, a light blue one, and I have a black and white one, and I have a brown one. I do not own the classic red flannel, but that's probably for the best because I'm already enough of a stereotype. I don't need more. It's fine. Fine. You know, who needs different colors? As long as the shirt's clean, they can all be the same color. Somebody did once tell me that I dress like a cartoon character. Which isn't wrong. Because I do kind of dress like a cartoon character. Oh! Oh no! Ah! Oh no! Oh no. Uh... Uh... That's not good. That's definitely not good. Um... Oh my god. Oh my god. How much did I just lose? Why? How much did I lose? Please don't be that much. Okay. We're okay. I didn't actually lose that much. I don't think I lost anything, actually. I might have hit save one too many times. You know, that tells me I'm turning in the wrong direction. Okay, as far as menswear goes, I want the trend of gloves to come back. I want the trend of hats and big long coats, like trench coats, to come back. I want, like, pocket chains to come back. So not like emo pocket chains, but the kind that you would see for, like, a pocket watch. I saw one at the mall the other day that it clips onto your shirt pocket, your tie, to keep your tie in place. It was like this fancy little chain and it was so cool. I probably would have bought it too if it wasn't really expensive. There was a store that was ties and hats and belts and pocket squares. And oh my god, I spent so long in there. Not because I wanted to buy anything, but because I just wanted to look at everything. They had these hats that were kind of like fedoras, but not quite. And they were more like wide-brimmed. It was so good. I really, really wanted one. You love red and we'll pick red or monochromed. Oh, you know what I wish I could wear more, but I don't have the knowledge to do so. I want to wear like alt stuff. Not goth, but more emo punk. I wish I could dress like that. Like I think that is so cool. But I think if I did want to dress like that, it would require an entire closet overhaul. And I don't have the time or energy for that, so no closet overhaul for me. Oh, I just realized how bad the delay was on chat. Yes, it crashed. Thankfully, I'm a save button spammer, and so I didn't really end up losing anything. Okay. Let's do this. Do that. And not you. You're double. Haha, the fun has been doubled. I need to stop saying that. I need to stop saying that. That is not a reference people get anymore. Oh my god. I keep saying, haha, the fun has been doubled, as though people are gonna understand. But why would you? That reference is ancient at this point. It's not that old. I don't think it's that old. Oh my gosh. One too many. Sometimes sometimes it's a good habit. Oh my gosh, no. What's it? Like, okay. Victorian gentleman clothing is so good. It's like just the right amount of campy and fancy, but also classically menswear. And it's structured, it's got accessories, so it's got like the frills and the hats and the chains. It's got the gloves, the coattails. It's kind of structured like modern menswear, but it's just that little bit step up. And of course, like the ascots and it's so good. I just Victorian era menswear is real good. Victorian and Elizabethan, I guess. I think it's Elizabethan. I could be wrong. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, but uh so good. You know what though? I'm kind of glad there's someone else who's also like obsessed with menswear because I've never met anyone else who's super into it. There's a Twitter account I follow that takes pictures of things and like breaks them down in standards of how menswear works. Like I remember we had an event not too long ago where, the expectation was to wear suits. And my father goes, I have this suit, but I feel like it looks weird. I can't quite place why. I've been wearing the same suit for ages, and it's never been a problem, but I'm starting to feel like it doesn't look good on me. Let's see. Scoot over. So into menswear, I think because I used to not be able to buy men's clothes, now I'm able to, and it just fits me so much better, both personally and physically, and I love the aesthetic. I used to think I was so ugly, but no, I'm actually not ugly. I just didn't fit in women's clothes, haha. No, that's so fair, because the thing with women's clothes is that it's not the most accommodating of body types, so if you have broad shoulders, just something so normal as broad shoulders, so much women's clothing makes you look weird. I have the opposite problem where I want to wear more men's clothing, but I can't because of my body shape, because I have very narrow shoulders. Anytime I buy something menswear wise, it's too big around the shoulders. So I have to live with the fact that I can't wear most menswear because it makes me look like the Minecraft man. Weird since I'm A5, but it is what it is. That's not weird at all. I think just because people's body shapes come in such different sizes, and like people come in different sizes and different body shapes, so naturally, just different quote unquote tailored items would fit you better just because your body shape is different. I don't think it's too weird. And besides, at the end of the day, it's just who you are, right? Like, if you look good, you look good. Doesn't matter what kind of clothes it is, what section it came out of. As long as it looks good or makes you feel like you look good, that's all that matters. I think ultimately, even if it's not the quote unquote most flattering thing, if it makes you feel like you look good, that's what really matters. Because if other people are telling you you look good, but you don't like it, then you don't look good. Because wearing these kinds of clothes should be for yourself. Picking out clothing and what style, what section, what structure, any of that. At the end of the day, you're dressing yourself. You're not dressing up someone else. You deserve to use that expression as your own expression, even if you don't think about it. Because when you put on clothes like that, there's always a reason. It doesn't have to be a super, super complex reason, but because women's clothing is the wrong shape for his shoulders, and it makes him uncomfortable because dysphoria, but it also just doesn't look good on him. And he's like, I don't know why I tried for so long. Like, clearly this looks better on me anyway. Wait, that's so cute. You dress up your Kato? Oh my... Dude, Nuis are so cute. I kind of want one, but at the same time, I don't... I don't think I have a deep enough love for any character to get a Nui of them. Oh, but I will say, I want, when I have time, I want to get a Nendoroid base. So just a blank Nendoroid, and I want to customize it into my OC. I think that'd be super fun. I even made like a sculpt for it. Or not like a sculpt, but a like a turnaround sheet for it. I'm gonna find it. I've opened aside to show this image because I was really proud of it. Let's see, what did I name the file? Oh, cripes. It should be this. I literally made the perspective model turnarounds because I was that sold on wanting to sculpt my own Nendo at some point. Like, I just think it'd be cute. I just think having your own custom Nendoroid would be really cute. Oh, shoot. One of my friends apparently has essentially like a dresser drawer full of just clothes for her Nui. Like, like a human-sized dresser drawer of just Nui clothes. I admire her dedication to her baby. What is this? What is... -50, so I will want the U to be positive. Zero. And then adjust this to be bigger. What the heck? certain British terms. But, like, people are just gonna make fun of me for over here. Trying to think, what else, like, other random speech things that I pick up? I didn't used to key smash until one of my friends started doing it. I didn't used to say oh whoa until someone else started it and I picked that up. I picked up on God. I picked up oh worm and real. I'm picking up so much slang now. But also a lot of the newer slang that comes off TikTok I don't understand because I don't use TikTok. So I still kind of miss out. I was at a like a house party with my friends from high school. Love them, they're great. But I don't remember what I said. But my friend turns to me shocked and I was like, "What did I do?" And he says, "That's the most young person thing I think I've ever heard you say." Like, why did he have to point it out? Why did he have to point it out? It wasn't fair. I don't even remember what I said. Well, I think I said something completely innocent, like, "Bro, that's crazy." And he turned to me and he goes, "Yeah, that's the most young people thing I've ever heard you say." He wasn't even drunk like half the other people were. I was not drunk either. The two of us were sober and like two other people were sober and like everyone else was drunk. But I didn't even have the excuse of being intoxicated to say something stupid. Yeah. Oh my god, why am I so tired? It's only 11. I shouldn't be this tired. Oh, that's huge. Don't be so large. Large? You go here, and... Okay, these guys are way too big. Let's go 30% and see if that fits. Oh, okay, oh my god, what did that do? Well, Zeal's just disappeared into the void. Wait, is it Zeal? I don't actually know how I'm supposed to say it. I've never bothered to ask him either, which I probably should. But I kind of just assumed it was Zeal, and I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. But that is what I assumed. Well, I'm sure it's fine. What the heck? Where are these keyframes? Okay, that's where the keyframes are. Yoink. Okay, 1500 and negative that. And go down here and go 0, 0. Yeah. Everyone's just in the void now. I can't come up with backgrounds for some reason. Oh no! Oh no! Wait. Crap. Okay. Thank you. You also slip into... Like, what? I need to know how many people actually legitimately speak with the quote-unquote New York accent. Because I've never heard that in real life. I've only ever heard it in TV. Like, in, like, TV or movies or whatnot. And it's usually people making fun of it or imitating it. I don't think I've ever heard anyone, like, legitimately use the New York accent. Because the guy who sits next to me at work, he's from New Jersey. And he does not sound like he's from New Jersey. Okay, because, like, I'm down south. I have struggled for the past 20 some years to not sound like I'm from the South. I do not want anyone to know I'm from the South. I do not want to be clocked as a Southerner. And then I said y'all once and everyone looked at me like I was insane. But also, I don't think English has a better alternative for y'all. So, guess I'll just have to live with that one. Hmm. I don't know if I like this. Let's scoot you. Okay, not that. Scoot you up. And then Vega should be less rotated. Less tilted. Yeah, as if. That's so mean. I shouldn't be making fun of I shouldn't be making fun of Vega. They would do the same to me. But also funny. I'm doing things. I'm being productive. I'm trying to accomplish my goal today. Okay. There's there's a bit here in the beginning of this section where it's just Poppy's bird. That's it. This is the entire screen. I heard you got games on your phone. This is such a stupid screenshot. I think my favorite thing that I've done is like the just when they peek over the side of the screen, like they're not tall enough to see, but they want to be here anyway with everyone else. Like let's see. Let me just get a blank comp. Like this, objectively funny. Like it just looks like you're not tall enough to see over the line. It's so like it's so random, but it's like oh, small things spark joy. Let me just make a quick amendment to this. Okay. Interesting. I don't actually like I think I'm most That should be good. Oh, I've exported that as a full resolution thing. I'm just gonna stick it in the chat after this. You are free to do with it as you wish. No, shh. Bleh. Okay, real talk though. I think that this scene setup is so cute, and I'm really happy with it. Okay, this is cute. This scene setup is so cute, and I want to make more like that. Let's move your anchor point down to here, and yours down to here. And yours down to here. I always love how slightly unhinged. So my character's hair color is what it is because the Fire Emblem Fates character already has that hair color. It's the one I use for my character. That's fair. You wanna know where my character's color scheme came from? MS Paint default. No, really. The hair and eyes are just MS Paint default colors. Or they were. Not anymore. But when the character first was created, yeah. Okay. We'll do 180. And you can be 120. And you can be 240. I feel like it's nice to have like an actual reason for why your character looks the way it does though. Like that, I feel like that's always interesting. Like people putting certain design elements in for a specific reason. And I was like, I want to know. Like, hey, where did you come up with this? And for most people the answer is because it looks cool. But sometimes there's these like little quirks for why our characters look the way they do. And I always like hearing about that. For mine, I have no particular meaning to my design other than two things. One is the two spikes on the left are meant to be stand-ins for horns, and that was true until I actually gave myself a horn. This PNG doesn't have it, but my other art has it. I should change this PNG actually. I'll worry about that later. Little bouncing wheel of tdov is so funny. Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever made, but it's like, it sparks joy. It sparks joy is the easiest way to put it. I'm starting to think maybe I can't get away with putting the staff right here. It's a pretty good image. I believe me screwing around during the video is what created a lot of the tdov memes. that like are still a thing. Like there was a tdov where I had Kai super up close to the screen, so well, that's not helpful. Like I kind of just had this going on for a good while, and that's where the I'm going to they them thump you came from. Wait, actually, hang on. Gonna make this one for Kai. Here, this can be Kai's tdov meme of the year. I feel like Kai gets one of these every year. Is it because I mess with them too much? Maybe. But worth it. I'll do that. Quite partial to the void background. I think it'd be funny if there was like a slight... The black hole, truly the void. That's where you're gonna go if you don't do your vocals. That's where you're gonna go if you fuck up my pronouns. On purpose. If you do it on purpose, you suck. I'm trying to, like, the void. That's where you're gonna go if you XYZ. One of my favorite meme formats is this really weird looking thing, and then the caption under it being, bad and evil blank go in the blank. Like, bad and evil astronauts go with the bone wiggler, or whatever. Okay. Anyway. I wish there was a... Isn't there already though? Nickel Mimi. Like, way back in the day, remember when everyone wanted to be a Neko? Oh god, I'm unearthing all kinds of terrible memories of Nyeko na nya. Old internet was time. Old internet was a time. Nya XD Neko. Terrible. Terrible. What a crime. Alternatively, your other possibility for gender-neutral version of Catboy or Catgirl, Bingus. You can simply be Bingus. I would call that the best option. I think for this last part though, I'm not gonna have any art on screen. And we'll just do text. And then... let's see, the wheel will be here. The fact that I'm just calling it the wheel. Like, okay, it's the wheel now. The amount of puns I can make that. Like, wow, this sure is right in my wheelhouse. Ugh. No rights. 0 rights. let's see, let's go here, and then we put you... What the heck? Let's just do that for now, and we'll put you at 540. Let's see, time 5 plus 50. Ah! 5 times 5 plus 10. Nope, I think times... I'm trying to find it. 180. I'm trying to find like a good rotation that I can use. Oh, I think I know what it is. What I can use. I think I can use... I can't. I don't think I can. Dang it. Okay. And then we'll put you at 2660 because that's what you were at before. What if I did this? What if I just did this? Okay. That should be good. Yeah, okay, that works. Let's do that. I feel like Kai's gonna use that a lot. Listen, if anyone has a special request for what kind of weird screenshot they want me to generate for them, I'm usually happy to do it. Capping in English. Because I feel like Neko had the same deal as like otaku, where it kind of just got co-opted into English. But you're right, there really isn't a neutral like cat person. I mean, you could always go with the obvious choice and say furry. Furry isn't gendered. Furry isn't gendered, oh my god. I'm really just going through it. Bingus isn't gendered and furry isn't gendered. Pick your poison. Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Lovely. Will you please be the volume you were supposed to be so I don't die? I keep imagining the beginning of Wheel of Fortune, where when the segment starts, there's like the studio audience going, Wheel of Fortune! But it's Wheel of... And then you play Nebo Tatsua or Nande Mayoteru Naro Nani Hitotsu. Just some clip from tdov. Why are you so... Why are you so... Is it too fast? Or too slow? I don't know. What are we supposed to do? Oh, you weren't around on that. You weren't around for that. But, no, there was a period in tdov, I think after 2021, Sekai no Mannaka, the server meme at the time was, oh, well, technically Jesus is trans. So... the corner of my eye. Dude, imagine if Bingus was fluffy. Like, would it just be a really ugly cat? Like, if Bingus had hair, he'd just be an ugly cat, wouldn't he? I want to know what the science is behind why we find Bingus so funny. Like, he's just a cat. He's just a dude. But at the same time, funny. Okay. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Oh my gosh, I am not functioning right now. Yay! Okay, this needs to go here. Okay, no, not there. Here. I'm dragging the wrong layer, because of course I am. I don't think we need a camera, so well, we might. I'll keep this here for now. But I'll put them under the solid so I know they're not. Just make the entire earth water. Oh my god. Sometimes I think we need to see what the dinosaur meteor was like all over again. Like, we could use a hard reset. I want to see what kind of life develops from a second mass extinction. Like, okay, because I like zoology and I like paleontology because nerd. I'm a total nerd. But the kind of life that evolves after a mass extinction event, like a geological mass extinction event, it's always so interesting. And part of me is curious that if there was a hypothetical mass extinction event now, what kind of life would develop following that? Like, what kind of new animals would appear in the wake of another meteor? How would they make use of all of the human artifacts left behind? Like, I want to know these things. An interesting hypothetical. Isn't that kind of interesting? To think about, like, what if we had just like another thing like that? Like, what would happen? How would it go? Like, how would it happen? What would be the most advantageous aspects of it? It's cool. I think studying like evolutionary biology is so fun. It's such like a random thing to be into, but oh my god. Okay. Effect, generate, fill. Blue. Do that. We'll do this. No, 540 times point. You're a 0.65, right? What are you? You are 0.65. Okay. 351 times 2, so that's 702. We'll do 705 to be safe. The lag is something. That's all I can say. Oh, actually we can do... Oh my god, I'm so tired. 1920 divided by 4. It's 480, so 480 times 3 would be 1440. We'll put this here. And inverted mat. And then we'll make this 0, 0. Oh my god. I'm barely surviving this. Cats are people too. At what point are you defined as a people? Like, how sentient does an animal have to be before it crosses into the veil of humanity? Like, what human standards do we have to apply to an animal before we can say that animal is human? At what point did humans start to consider themselves human instead of just another animal? Like, what is the logic? I want to know. This is definitely not what people thought they were getting into when they're like, ooh, tdov stream. I want more people showing at once. So we can see from Tachi to Kier. We don't, we can see from Aki to Ari. Funny how that works. Neri, I guess. Yeah, Tachi to Kier is probably a good amount. Cats are people's cats have social media. Wait, you kind of got a point there. Is social media what defines your humanity then? Okay. Okay. Nope, we're gonna go 70. That is not what I intended to achieve, but great. Oh, that's interesting, actually. I didn't even realize it was doing that. It's fine. That's that's so fast. Zoom. That's better. I've just done something petty. I've just done something really petty. It's fine. It's fine. Manually adjusting it so that people whose color schemes look funny aren't on screen. A little mean. But if the base colors look funny, I'm a little biased. Okay. I want to do a little burst. Okay, we'll link this to Corey. Is this kind of funny? Sure. But who cares? This is like the most illogical thing to have done. But look funny, so who cares? Do that, and we'll put bend in this. Okay, that's good, and then we'll just add a little bit, and just add a little bit, and then stroke, round cap, round join. Add the shadow on that. Okay, cool. So that works, and then here, I'm gonna make this one. What do I do? Actually, because if Fritz is pink, and Keiko is currently blue, let's do yellow for this one. And then for the other one, we'll do... For this one, we can do... The pink isn't gonna look good. Red? No. Green. Green works. Okay. We'll do green for that one. I liked the idea of this, but thinking about it logically, it is a little funny, but I'm sure it's fine. I don't have a ton of good storage. Oh my god. You know what? I can respect that. I can respect that. Oh my god. I'm gonna doing this. Oh my gosh. How am I so tired? I didn't even do anything. Like, I got off work, I got back to my room, I laid down and caught up on my Ultimate game for the day, because I've got dailies in that. I made dinner, talked to my roommate, and then I came and did this. Like, I've done pretty much nothing today. Like, okay, I went to work, I caught up on my Ultimate game, I made dinner and talked to my roommate, and then nothing. I wonder, I kind of wish I could do a reverse taper on these, but I think the easiest way to do a reverse taper is not to actually do a taper, or is to actually do a taper, but not all the way. So if I do 2 of these and set you an end length 100 and you at start length 100. Nope, not you. Yeah, you go at start like 100. And then oh, messy. Okay, add a trim pass for 50 on you. Trim pass for 50 on you. Okay, trim paths. That going there. Would go here. That's okay. There we go. That's the best way to do a reverse taper, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. And we'll do 35% width on that. That's set. Okay. Okay, that should be good. And we'll adjust this to be a good size. Let's see, how is this doing? 70. 70. Do that. Let's see, we'll do this. That. Okay. All right. Duplicate that. Copy stroke. And copy stroke. And then trim paths. And trim paths. Okay. Let's go here and here. Do this.